So, Ella, was there something that you wanted to ask me?
What's a district leader?
We're on our way back from Bar Taco in Portchester, and we picked up, what do you call it, takeout? I don't know what you call it. Catering. For a party, because we're having a partay tonight with food that we got from Bar Taco. Glad you asked that question, Ella. A district leader is like somebody that represents the people in their immediate neighborhood. Now, let me give you a little bit more explanation for what that's all about. There's a Republican district leader and a Democratic district leader for every district. Actually, I think there's two. One male and one female for each election district within the assembly district. And without getting into the technical particulars, I want to explain the basic idea of how district leaders really work, okay? Like, being a district leader is like the first rung on the electoral political ladder, okay? It's the bottom rung, right? So it's the smallest unit of measure of electoral politics, the district, the election district. So, like, if you run for mayor, wherever you're running for mayor, there might be 5 or 10 or 20 electoral districts within the town, village, or city that you're running in, right? So these district leaders are people, theoretically, they live in the electoral district and represent the interests of the people within that electoral district. Do we make it right here?
To get home, yes.
You know, the district leaders are like, they're like, I hate to say it, but they're like party hacks, okay? They are people, some of them are great, but some of them are party hacks, and they're just there to take up space and to pursue a particular political agenda. So, for example, it's typical, not unusual for the union to make sure that a lot of their members are district leaders because they want the interests of the union represented, and they want to be able to have leverage over the elected officials by way of the district leaders. So that's one thing. The other big one is patronage jobs. So as we all know, like, one of the main things government does is it generates jobs for people. So let's suppose you work in City Hall and the mayor is, your guy. You want that mayor to stay elected for as long as possible, so you will continue to have a job, a patronage job, a job that is linked to your affiliation with the party. The way to keep that system in place is to load up the district leaders with, people that will vote for the mayor stays in power, and he makes sure that those people keep their jobs. So patronage is another big reason why people perform the role of district leader. Now, what do you actually do? Not a whole heck of a lot. Once a year, you have to collect signatures. This is, by the way, what I'm talking about is unique to New York State. It doesn't work this way everywhere else. But in New York State, if you want to run for office, you have to get a certain percentage of the registered voters in your party to sign a petition to nominate you. So those nominating petitions can be circulated by anybody registered in the party, but as a matter of practical course, the district leaders is like a small army that goes out and gets those signatures, which is one reason why the party's nomination, whether it's a Republican or Democratic Party, one of the reasons why the party nomination is so powerful, so compelling, is because you get this army of people built in ready to help you called district leaders who will go out and carry your petitions and collect signatures. And, if the system is working exactly the way that it's supposed to, that's a good thing because it means that the district leaders are getting signatures from, people who live in their particular area that believe that you deserve the nomination. As a practical matter, if you're a district leader, you got to carry those petitions whether you like those candidates or not. And that's how that whole system works. And that's pretty much the whole story of what a district leader is. Wake up.
Interesting.
Did that make any sense?
Yes.
Okay.